Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So in this video, I will be discussing about what is existentialism. So let's start. So what is existentialism as a philosophy in general term? So existentialism is a movement aroused in 19th century in Europe, and Soren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche are considered to be the founding figure of this movement. Existentialism became especially prominent in the mid-20th century. It talks about the philosophy of being and becoming. Your existence teaches you everything. When you were born, you were just in a process of being, and with the passage of time, your existence taught you how to become the member of society and shares their role. When you come out the concept of being and becoming after the process, then you become mature. You have mind and you know good and bad. Then you play the roles of individual in the society. You can freely think, speak against society, and talk to God, against God as well as in favor of God. This is all happened when you have your strong personality. So basically this is a concept of being and becoming. When you come out of this concept of being and becoming, you become mature. So there are two schools of thought as well in existentialism. The first one is Christian existentialism. The second one is Atheist existentialism. Now what is Christian existentialism? So this school of thought is often traced to the work of Danish philosopher Soren Kierkegaard. He is considered as the father of existentialism. His views are against Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, who was an idealist. Major themes of his work include faith, truth, and stages of life. The first one is faith. His views about faith is that man will not skeptical about God regardless of what the situation is. He has confronted the problem of religious faith and he is unwilling to look away and accept any of the false belief between reason and faith. So the second one is truth. According to Kierkegaard, there are two types of truth. Objective truth are the one that you can prove by the experimentation or orientation. For example, theories. Subjective truth, according to him, was at an individual level, like an interpretation of fictional book. According to him, most of our truths are subjective because it also include the religious beliefs, death, conflict between science and religion, because everyone takes the matter differently. So this is the second theme of his works. The third theme is the three stages of life. And what are these three stages? The first one is aesthetic stage. He said we are always in control of pleasure and pain. We always want to maximize pleasure and minimize pain. He said life is more than happiness, sadness, and we will not experience life if we run towards pleasure. The second stage of life, according to Soren Kierkegaard, is ethical mode of existence. Kierkegaard called that stage as a repentance because it is an activity of reviewing one's action, feeling contritions or regret for past wrongs, which is accompanied by commitments to change for better. So this is the second stage of life according to Soren Kierkegaard. The third stage of life is religion. He said that we can find the solution of our problem through God and we attain spiritual peace through God. Kierkegaard asserted that once an action had been completed, it should be elevated in the face of God. And he said we should find peace through connecting to God. So these are the three themes of his works. The first theme is faith. The second theme is truth. The third theme is three stages of life that I already discussed in this Christian existentialism. Now the second school of thought is atheist existentialism. So atheist existentialism is a kind of existentialism which strongly diverged from the Christian existential works. Atheist existentialism was formally recognized after the publication of Being and Nothingness by Jean-Paul Sartre. So what he said and who was he? He was a French philosopher and atheist. He believed that human beings live in constant anguish because life is miserable. He said that we have to make choices and that choices and decision decides our success or failure. We need to believe on ourselves. He said how human beings should be or know God to give us purpose. with nothing to restrict us, we have a choice to take action, to become who want to be and lead the life we want to live. Sartre decried the idea of living without pursuing freedom. According to him, people who convince themselves that they have to do one particular kind of work or live in one particular city are living in bad faith. He believed that we alone are responsible for restricting our freedom. He wanted us to acknowledge our freedom, not to restrict by the popular definition of reality, and live life as we wish to live. So in this video, I discussed about existentialism. Now, what is existentialism, as well as the two schools of thought, that is Christian existentialism and atheistic existentialism. So that's all from my side. If you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you for watching.